Hey everyone, this week's a little different. Something special happened last week, and that's why I didn't have a new review. I bought out my favorite store, American Excellence. For those who don't know, American Excellence had been kind of winding down for a while. They had a 60% off sale for weeks and weeks. And so they offered me, because I'd been talking to them for a couple months now, to buy out all their 1/18 scale and 1/12 cars that were left that might have had some kind of imperfection. So I bought 400 cars from them, about 400. And I drove down to North Carolina and I rented a box truck and loaded about 400 cars. Everything is good quality. There's no mass-produced stuff really in here. We have a lot of Minichamps. We've got Top Marks, Top Speed, tons of CMF, tons of BOS, Minichamps, Schuko, you name it. It's all good stuff. This is probably about 200 of the cars. Now the funny thing is a lot of these cars are marked, broken, but they weren't broken. Maybe a wheel fell off an axle and took 30 seconds to fix. Here's an example. This is a car I'm keeping. This is a Matrix Aston Martin DB4. I mean, this was a gorgeous car. And on the box it was marked missing wheel rim. I wasn't sure what that meant. And I stared at it. I'm like, this looks perfect. This is a $359 car that they did not make many of. But then look carefully at the wheel. There is an outer chrome lip. Well, I got two of them. And over here is a blue one that was marked broken for parts. Look at that front wheel. Look at the rear wheel. Notice it does not have the lip. So this rear axle was actually on the green car. But when I fixed this, which had a shattered chassis, I took the rear axle, so the wheels are perfect. And this is a perfectly sellable car. I had to glue back on the exhaust tips. I had to fix the chassis. But again, this is otherwise would have been new in the box. So I sell this car, and it pays for that car right here many times over. I can't tell you how little I paid, but let's just say I've done very well. So over here, and of course at that price I'm not mad at it. Gotta say that, right guys? So this is room number 2. Again, hundreds, like probably over 100 BOS cars. All older, discontinued. Some of the valuable Cadillacs. I mean countless BOS cars. It's going to take weeks to go through it all. I'm fixing what I can fix. Like here's an example, right? It says, if you can see the label, mirrors broken. Well, the mirrors aren't broken. They're underneath the car. The little push pin, it's a combination of a compression fit and a little bit of glue. So I personally, I wouldn't return a car like that. It takes more effort to return it than to just put a dab of glue on a mirror, but there are hundreds and hundreds of cars like that in this lot. Very good condition cars that people were just, I don't know why you'd return it, but they did. It's to my benefit because there's tons of good cars here. Here's another example. This was a car I had to have. So this is a 1/12 scale Top Marks, right? Again, retails for $359. Let's lift up the box. Show you what we have here. So this is a Colin McRae Impreza WRC, and on a nice suede base. Still has the little antennas to be glued in. So I mean, it's as new. It's one of 250. You can't even find it on eBay. There was one in the solid presentation livery, so like no stickers, with a broken wheel spokes that did over 500. So this non-broken Colin McRae, who's pretty much the winningest rally driver around. I don't know, this could be a $600, $700, $800 car, who knows. So what's the big flaw? It's missing an exhaust tip. There's supposed to be a single exit exhaust tip right there. So I went on Amazon and I bought this right diameter metal and everything. I'm going to cut it to fit. And for all intents and purposes, this will be perfect again. So again, this could be a $600, $800 car, something like that. And honestly, I don't even have 10% into that. So you can see why this was kind of the score of a lifetime. So little by little, I've been fixing these up. I literally have 3 of these cult scale Land Cruisers with a variety of imperfections like a broken mirror or a broken off bumper. This one was a little more involved. I had to get into the chassis because that control arm was broken. But these are completely salvageable. So I'll now have 3 of these. I did bring a buddy along who's splitting the cars with me, so about half will go to him, half will go to me. But again, a lot of these will be flips, so one will keep for me, one he'll keep, and one will flip. So yeah, I got to buy out my favorite store, a childhood dream. So these cars are going to be on eBay over the next, I don't know, 6 months. And people can always contact me if there's anything particular they're interested in, because CMF, BOS, and Neo are going away because American Excellence is going away. So we kind of have the market cornered on those cars. So if you're interested, just shoot me a message. All right, that's it for this week. Everyone have a good one. Please like and subscribe.